Alrighty, everyone. Phil here, and welcome back to DSP versus the Internet, my weekly Clips React show here on DSPReacts. I hope you're enjoying the show. This is actually part 3 for May 27th, 2023. And remember, the best way to join in the fun is to become a member, because it is channel members that nominate these very clips. And in fact, we have finished watching all the clips from our Ultra members, and now we move on to all the standard channel members who submitted these clips and competed to get them watched. Let's see what people nominated this week. Here we go.
This is for the freaking camera on level 6, where the user should never go, but can, and will inevitably fuck the camera system. Fuck you, idiot. We need rads, not revs. This is bulky, but fuck it. Gotta get this shit working like yesterday. Please God, let this be the last fucking hack in this game. This means the suspension rest point on the cars below the terrain. This is fucking bad.
The Simpsons hit and run source code comments read by comic, so it's comic book guy. So basically, this is actually source code, right? For the game, and in the source code of the game, they found these hidden comments. Pretty funny. So this is actually in the game code.
To you, what the hell is causing this? A vehicle owner position and facing our fuck.
They're
pain
fucked.
in the S. Just get it to fucking work. Not sure if I should keep this method around, because whoever creates the vehicle should destroy it. But the method name is so fucking cool. Fucking butt ugly hack. For days after scheduled final, to deal with setting an AI on top of user's car. 1 day later, you fucking retard.
Wow.
Do this if you are not the user's car. If this happens, we are in big shit. To do, review why the hell you're doing this.
I wonder, does all source code have this shit? Or is it just, in this case, this is a game where they didn't clean up the source code, and therefore it has all this in it, and if you dig into the source code, you can find these comments. I wonder if all games are like this or not.
This one's pretty important, I think. To do, this is a big problem. Too late to change this at this point.
Oh my God.
Just leave it unless the problems are overwhelmingly bad.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how all problems get into final games, right there. They find a problem, they realize, oh my God, the problem is so overwhelming, we'd have to completely recode a whole part of the game to fix it. It's better to just leave it in and hope that it doesn't compound into something worse. Wow. That's crazy.
Why is someone changing this?
I'm being told, yes, a lot of source code has funny comments. Programmers on teams use it to communicate with each other. That's from Mega Man NT.
Bad. Get carry. Stinky downcast. I hate
Stinky
this.
downcast?
We're loading a different card. So in your truck, I hate this hack. I hate this. Play Fox's licensed music. Fox sucks. This sucks. But I just want to finish it. Value. Fresh from my ass.
Fresh from my ass?
Is this okay for release? I think so. Oh boy, big stinky hack coming up. This is a nasty hack. God, please forgive me, as this is the easiest thing for me to do with just a few days left before beta. My precious little hack. My precious unbelievably stupid motherfucker. Greg talking to himself. Where the hell is the sound? Everything else in the game is at a pretty good state for this late in the project except sound. Folks can't be the sole reason for the lack of sound art. This situation is unacceptable.
So they had finished the game and had no sound for it? And their thing is it because Fox licensed all the sound effects and music and they have to get the licensing to do it?
The car sounds are the ones from the original Road Rage tests. Shouldn't this be complete by now? It is a rip-off from another game. And a rising. Rant ending. We need to be able to design the game. Not the Fox writers, not the Fox producers. We have an extremely skilled team and a very challenging goal. Do a genre game. We don't have enough time to pull it off, but nonetheless we have a shot at it because of the caliber of the team. However, if we succumb to feature creep under pressure from Fox, we will fail.
That's very interesting. So from their perspective, right? From their perspective as a game developer, they wanted to make a really good game, but they were afraid that the Fox bigwigs with the licensed content were going to control the project. And they were like, man, it's going to be a driving game and it's going to be like a GTA game together. That's fascinating that was their mindset. We want to make a great game and we basically have to, do our best to, do our best to make it and not be controlled. That's very interesting. I like that. Okay.
You seem frustrated. We thought maybe a gift would help.
I seem frustrated. A gift maybe help? Baby, after the show. No.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
It's gonna be some kind of lewd comedy. So I'm just gonna say this to everyone. Look, Fan gives Matt a blowjob inscribed on his shirt. Okay, this is stupid. Alright? I'm 41 years old. I just don't find this kind of stuff funny anymore. I'm just going to tell you guys up front. This way there's transparency here. No, I don't want dumb sexual humor. Stand-up comedians doing dumb sexual humor. It's dumb. I used to do it over 10 years ago. There's a reason I stopped doing it. Because I find it dumb, immature, puerile, not funny. And I don't want to watch someone else doing that in my new content. In the old days, I used to do it. I don't like it anymore. It's a skip. What the hell?
Dinosaurs were not born in 21 and 20. I had cheeky wings and carbonara like the Yeti. In the crystal backpack time and time again. I'm a lot in my collection. Like you think is pretty. Haters be happy. Hope the next year for everyone be even better. Like you think is pretty. Haters be happy. Hope the next year for everyone be even better. Someone settled somewhere and they travel across the pond. I'm not from.
This is from about a year ago. I was going to say, is this from like the height of Minecraft? No, this is from a year ago. No, this is not Derek's video, and everyone could stop saying that, because if you say it, I'm just going to ban all of you. Like this person right here. Okay. Let's go to the next video, shall we? Alright, now I told you guys there was going to be some Street Fighter 6 content this week, because Street Fighter 6 comes out this coming Friday, and a couple people had asked me, had I seen gameplay of certain characters? I was like, not really. So we have Marissa. I think it's Marissa. I don't know how to pronounce their names. Marissa versus Manon, or is it Manon? I don't know how to say it. Or Manon. I don't know how to say the names. So Marissa is supposed to be like a Roman gladiator style, while Manon or Manon is supposed to be a ballerina dancer who actually puts kicks but also grapples into the fighting style. Two completely new styles of characters. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. What was that? Two-hit move that pulled her towards? I guess it was a throw because she broke the throw. Well, they didn't have super armor moves or something. That was a dash cancel. Okay, that's the drive impact into a punish combo. There's another dash cancel to get up on her. Look at that little rush down. Again, dash cancel. Oh, got her in the corner. And then, yeah, she had no meter to get out. I guess that was a grapple, a throw of some sort. So weird that her hair looks like a helmet, right? Looks like Manon will have some good range because she has those long, lanky legs. Yeah, see, that's weird. The two-hit punch, and it goes into a throw. That was drive impact. Dash cancel. Drive impact. She parried it, I think. Parried the drive impact. Alright, neutral punish. Dash cancel. Extend combo into a throw. Pretty good damage for a standard combo into a throw. Anti-air, look at this. She had an anti-air kick that led into a level 1 super. It's like a big ballerina pirouette move. Interesting. Yeah, look, she's pirouetting. Again, she's super, like, lanky. Super tall, lanky. She probably has good reach. Whoa, that was a command throw. Command throw on command. Another command throw. That was 2 command throws in a row. Oh my god, you see the damage on that second command throw? And now drive impact, dash cancel, corner combo, juggle into another command throw. Look at that damage output. Oh, super. Reversal wake up super. Marissa. Damn, that's one super 50% reversal. Wake up. Now dashing back to the corner, wall bounce, so free combo here. That's an EX move that creates a bounce state. Mixing up. Oh, got her with the grapple. That's it, right? So basically, both of them have very damaging throws. Both of them. Didn't learn too much about Manon there at all, honestly, besides throw. Interesting. Okay. Now, up next we've got, okay, Lily versus JP. So Lily supposedly is supposed to be somehow related to T-Hawk and is from the same tribe as T-Hawk. And JP is supposed to be somehow related to M. Bison, but we don't know how. Okay?
It's your boy,
right.
Tasty Steve, of course. And thank you guys for coming to the channel.
Oh, there's
I got
commentary on this one.
with Street Fighter 6 early. Shout outs to Capcom. But I wanted to see what the PC, what the CPU can do at level 8. Let's check out some of these matches. Excuse me, level 7. It's going to be Lily versus JP.
I just want to see the gameplay. I don't care about the commentary. Lily, so here's the weird thing. Lily is so small. T-Hawk is a large character. And if she has properties of T-Hawk, how is she going to pull that one off when she's so small, right?
Also, on that new Dawson stage,
A neutral jump right into a 3-hit combo.
I wanted to try Lily because she has like this new power-up leveling system added to the classic kind of T-Hawk formula.
Drive
but
impact
she's
into a
you
juggle.
know,
Oh,
a
wall
petite girl
bounces.
in
He has a
this one,
projectile
and
that
it's
wall
really cool,
bounces.
as
Now
well
she's
as
got a
having
drive impact.
weapons,
It's a super.
which really adds to this character's kind of dynamic.
She doesn't look like
Outfit
T-Hawk
looks
to me,
cool,
how she's
and
playing.
she has this new power-up technique, which
Double
actually
drive
levels
impact,
up
and it
her special
clashed.
moves, and it makes her really cool. Very
I guess they did drive impact at exactly the same time, and they clashed.
interesting character.
So JP is supposed to be
also
like a
got
ranged
hands-on
character
with
with
a little bit
teleports
earlier.
and fireballs.
And I was really interested to
He's
see
not
how
supposed to
this
be good up
character's gonna
close.
play in like live matches.
Whoa,
so we
she had
turned the
2 hit.
CPU
What was
level
that?
7 because we didn't want it to give out all the secrets because I still want to do something
I'm not
to learn
seeing anything from Lily that looks like T-Hawk at all.
it myself, and I let them go at it. First round is gonna go to Lily.
That was close.
Also, battle damage is on the characters. They recently
I don't know if
announced
I
that's
like
going to be
the,
in the game, and it looks
Lily's
so
character
good.
model.
Kind of gives me like the old
Kinda
school
basic. I think
Street
JP
Fighter
looks so
2,
much
Street
better.
Fighter 3, win screens where the characters is all beat up, especially
Dash
the
cancel
Street
into
Fighter
a
3
combo.
ones.
See, all his moves
Look
kind
at
of knock
this
back
drive
and keep
rush
you
combo
away.
from
JP
JP.
seems like a keep away character. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. He's interesting.
When I had hands on the character and I actually got to play him a little
Wall
bit,
bounce.
felt
Wow,
like he
wall
would
bounce
definitely
from
be one of these
mid-screen,
spacing
too.
dependent characters that you really would like to keep the distance with. Lily on
It's a
the
dash
other
cancel.
hand,
I don't think this
she
Lily
has,
really
like, the
knows what they're
T-Hawk
doing with
combo
Lily
spire.
because they're not really
She
doing that
has
much.
ways
That
to
was a
get in.
Rising
She has
Hawk.
a
That was
DP
T-Hawk's
as well.
anti-air
Uppercut
move
to
right
make sure
there.
you
I
respect
guess that
the
was supposed to
airspace.
be T-Hawk's
There it is,
command
the power,
throw.
like I was talking
So
about
she
before.
has it, but it's just a different animation. There it is. So that's T-Hawk's command throw, but it looks completely different. Huh.
No matter what, this Hawk is gonna find.
These are true CPU level 7s fighting each other.
Punish
I
counter
see.
throw.
So he's got a ground move that the projectile across the ground to catch
And
you
you
from
can
mid
still, man,
screen.
it's so,
Probably
it
to
looks
follow up
so
the move
good.
after.
You can still
Wow,
see
he
the
did a
glowing
mid screen
hand as he
wall
hits you
bounce
with the
and
combo,
dash cancel and
even
was able to
during the
follow
slow-mo.
up. So he could do some pretty effective stuff from mid to long range. I don't know about close
Look
though.
at
He
that.
might
Just
be
making
weak
sure
up
you
close.
respect the air.
See how close he's like jabbing with the stick. Drive impact, there you go. He didn't really do
That's the
anything.
knockdown. Doesn't take the advantage, but look at how much range even Lily has with these weapons.
I don't know about CPU level 7. Doesn't seem to know how to play with either of these
Wow,
characters very
wasn't
well,
paying attention
honestly.
and got hit by the projectile. This is exactly what I was thinking was gonna work.
I'm not.
for
This is the first gameplay I've seen of either character. I'm serious. So I'm like absorbing like a sponge right now.
this character. Even though you might take a throw, you might have the range, you might be jumping. You still need to be aware of where these projectiles are and the
Yeah,
potentiality for
anti-air,
him
it
to
was a little
teleport.
fierce punch. Or low
Another drive
medium.
impact.
So that move, that projectile move seems to be his best. It seems to knock back and if you do a wall bounce and a combo after as well. He parried the
Man, the
drive
JP
impact
fireball
there.
is pretty slow. So that means
Might be a little
good
tricky.
jump-
I'm saying her drive impact is green, but the dash cancel is green. So she might be a little confusing, right? Definitely might be a little
Close will
confusing.
really get you a lot.
Okay, a hit into
Speaking
that seems very
of-
basic. It was like 3 hits at the super. Did
Look at
tons
that
of
damage on the level 2.
Jab, jab, super.
Oh. The
Oh,
mix?
look at this.
Oh, the combo.
Oh my
Excuse
God,
me.
it did a. What
And
was
the
that?
knockdown on top
So
of
he's
it,
got a
great damage.
super.
Drop-
He's got a super where all these projectiles come out. And the idea of the super is to try to catch you in getting hit by these projectiles different directions and do like like multiple combos. That looks interesting.
Impact not gonna work.
Ah, she got him
Oh,
with the
you're
command
dead.
throw. I wonder what. My question is, what's her range on that? What's her range on the command throw? Because she looks like a small character, but maybe because of those weapons she has, maybe the range is way wider
wow.
than it looks.
Double drive.
What is
rush
that
in.
move? That move is totally new. You know, T-Hawk's dives an angle from in the air. That looks like a horizontal moving move for multiple hits, so it looks totally different.
getting that clean suit all dirty.
There, that's going to be it. I was going to say, she's
Once
going to
again,
punish
those
that.
jump-ins
That's
looking
just 2
really
hits into
good
super. Look at
versus
the
JP.
damage. 2 hits into a super, 50% damage.
Oh, the power
And now
up
command
goes
throw.
straight for the command
Perfect.
throw, and you
Did
die.
you see the damage on the command throw? Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn. Interesting. She doesn't play like T-Hawk. She doesn't. She has move properties that look similar, but she's not playing anything like T-Hawk, in my opinion. Interesting. JP, I'm kind of liking that vibe of him being a mid to long range keep away character. I think I like that. Okay. Fascinating horror. The story of the Edmund Fitzgerald. 10 minutes. I don't know if we're going to watch the whole thing. Curious what it is, though. What's it about?
On the 9th of November, 1975, the SS Edmund Fitzgerald left Wisconsin and set off across Lake Superior, laden with a cargo of iron ore pellets.
Iron ore pellets.
It was a journey the cargo freighter had made many times before, but this particular sailing would be different. The Edmund Fitzgerald would never make it to its planned destination of Zug Island near Detroit, and neither would any of the 29 crew members
Damn, what
on
happened? It
board.
sunk?
Construction of the Edmund Fitzgerald began in 1957 and was completed the following year. The freighter was, at that time, larger than any other on the Great Lakes,
Oh, shit.
Yo, taste buds, it's your boy.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. I had the button. Sorry about
was
that.
at that time larger than any other on the Great Lakes,
Okay.
measuring as it did 222 meters or 729 feet from bow to stern. This gargantuan vessel was owned by the Northwestern Mutual Life
Oh
Insurance
my God,
Company,
life insurance. Guess
and was
what?
therefore given
That's
the
who I
name
did
of
an
the
internship
company's
with
then
when I was in
president,
my 20s.
Edmund
Northwestern
Fitzgerald.
Mutual Financial Network.
Clearly, Mr.
waste of my
Fitzgerald
time.
was proud of the ship his company had commissioned.
Okay, I don't care about you being proud of the ship. Let's find out what happened.
The haulage of cargo across the Great Lakes of America might seem like a fairly mundane task. Indeed, the Edmund Fitzgerald was often referred to as a workhorse of a ship.
You had to go across all the Great
It's safe
Lakes
to say, though,
besides Lake
that
Michigan.
among
Look
those
at
in
that.
close contact with
Huh.
her, she was a much-loved workhorse. In her early years, she
Okay,
was
let's get to the horror. What happened?
around 2:15 p.m., at which time the weather forecast, far from passing by to the south, the storm would bring gale-force
So a big
winds to
storm
the
in the
whole
lake.
of Lake Superior. The captain at the helm of the Edmund Fitzgerald for this journey was 63-year-old Captain Ernest M. McSorley.
Muxuli.
When McSorley received this worrying forecast, he ordered a change of direction, steering the freighter towards the Canadian shore of the lake,
Okay.
where it might be able to find some shelter from waves and wind. By 1 a.m. on the 10th of November, the Edmund Fitzgerald was battling its way through a powerful storm. Winds blew at more than 50 knots, and waves more than 3 meters or 10 feet high smashed against the sides of the
It
ship.
was a pretty big ship, right? So it should
Doggedly,
be all right.
the Edmund
So what
Fitzgerald crawled onwards through the onslaught. Morning came and the storm continued. At around 2:45 p.m. that day, snow was added to the already
Snow.
challenging conditions,
Someone literally just
reducing
said this lake is
visibility
beautiful, but
and
very
forcing
cold.
the
So
Edmund
that makes
Fitzgerald
sense.
to slow to a crawl. At 3:30 p.m., Captain McSorley radioed another nearby ship, the SS Arthur M. Anderson, which was following the same course as the Edmund Fitzgerald, but about 16 kilometers or 10 miles behind. I have a fence rail down, 2 vents lost or damaged, and a list,
What's a list?
reported Captain McSorley. In this context, list meant that the ship was tilting to one side.
Ah.
Captain McSorley asked the Arthur M. Anderson to stay close in case of an emergency. Later, around 7:10 p.m., the first mate on board the Arthur M. Anderson checked in on Captain McSorley. After providing some navigational guidance, he asked, "By the way, Fitzgerald, how are you making out with your problems?" Stoically, Captain McSorley replied, "We are holding our own." That would be the last communication of any kind from the Edmund
Really?
Fitzgerald. The crew of the Arthur M. Anderson tried to radio again and again, but could not get through, and couldn't spot the ship on
Did they
radar.
just disappear?
They contacted the Coast Guard, first to express concern, and then to outright report that the Edmund Fitzgerald was missing. By 9 p.m., the Arthur M. Anderson had reached a safe harbour in Whitefish Bay between Michigan and Ontario.
So where the hell did it go?
However, the Coast Guard was soon in touch to ask the ship to turn around and venture back out to look for the Edmund Fitzgerald. The captain's hesitancy in responding gives some indication as to the conditions at the time. "Well," he replied to the Coast Guard, "I'll go back and take a look, but God, I'm afraid I'm going to take a hell of a beating out there. I'll turn around and give her a whirl, but God, I don't know. I'll give it a try."
Conditions were that bad.
Despite the awful conditions, the Arthur M. Anderson led the search. It was to be an unsuccessful one.
Damn, so they found nothing, huh?
The only trace of the Edmund Fitzgerald that was found was a smashed lifeboat and some other debris.
Oh shit.
After many ships had spent many hours searching the waters in increasingly treacherous
They never
conditions,
found it, huh?
there was only one conclusion that could be reached. The Edmund Fitzgerald had sunk.
Damn, so no one ever found it. Ever? Oh, here it is.
And visited multiple times. The ship lies broken in 2 pieces, and some theorize that it fractured under stress while still on the surface.
Huh.
Others believe strongly that this is not possible, and that the ship must have been swamped by a series of massive rogue waves. Still others contend that the sinking must have been down to the cargo hold flooding,
sad.
or to the ship scraping against a reef in the dark and confusion of the storm.
Sad. Sad that shit like that happens. Crazy weather, right? Alright, let's continue. Ah, is this dim sum? Dim sum is very delicious. I've had it quite a few times since I moved out here to Washington. It didn't exist on the East Coast of the United States where I used to live, but dim sum is very, very good.
I remember seeing a comment asking me about what I do with my phone when I tap.
I don't care what you do with your phone. I want to see this dim sum. Thank you.
Both of which we've got. And then this is a spinach dumpling. This is like the types I got, which is like a glutinous exterior and then inside it has meat.
Whoa, look at all this dim sum. Oh my god, there's like a million kinds.
First thing that I'm gonna eat is the hagao.
Prawn dumpling. So Derek says, yum cha in Chinese cuisine is a meal eaten in the morning or early afternoon involving Chinese tea and dim sum. And that's what this is. This is a, welcome, how to yum cha. Here we go.
Not bad.
Prawns.
There's a good
So
amount
shrimp,
of prawns in
right?
there. Another
Yummy.
thing that you absolutely must order is the silmai, which is
Pork
like
and
a pork
prawns.
and prawn dumpling.
I've had something very
Now,
similar to
in
that.
terms of dipping sauces, we always typically get like a spicy and also a soy sauce. I don't really use them because I feel like the dumplings itself.
Yeah,
has
so
enough
I've
flavor.
had something similar to that dumpling where it's a pork dumpling, but on top of the pork, there's a shrimp they put at the top of it, at the top of like the wrapper. So you bite, the first bite is shrimp, and you bite into the pork, and it's juicy. It's like all this juice inside with the pork. It's very delicious.
This is something that I sometimes order, but also really enjoy. It's got.
Why does it look slimy? Because it's steamed. Everything here is steamed. So it is moist. It all has moisture to it. It's like a chewy wrapper, but it has good flavor to it.
Ball chai spinach. It's got
This is
spinach
spinach
on the
and
inside,
prawn.
and
I never had
think it's got
spinach with
prawns as
prawns
well.
before. Probably good.
It's filled
Yummy.
with spinach and prawns on the inside.
Yep.
And the dumpling skin, this one is a little bit thicker, but there's
Something
enough
like that,
filling.
you'd probably want a dipping sauce because they will usually give you soy sauce and other dipping sauces. If it's just basic ingredients, if it's more complex ingredients, usually you don't even need the sauce because it tastes so good.
To balance out the dumpling skin. My favorite is always going to be the prawn dumpling and also
Prawn
the
dumpling. Okay. What's that?
and also the flavors.
Ooh.
If you're open to being adventurous, this is something that you should absolutely try. And also chicken feet or phoenix claw.
Oh.
That is absolutely something
This
that you
is
should
this
try
is
as well.
innards, isn't it? It's like innards of a
For
creature.
tea, oh, gum.
Chicken feet.
For tea, we got pu'er tea. That's like probably my favorite tea to drink when at Yumcha. Okay, so when someone pours you tea, you might see people like tap the table. The reason is because apparently this is what my grandma and also my dad told me. So way back when, there was an emperor traveling, and they usually, when the servants see the emperor, they go like, they bow and do that. But because he was traveling and he wanted to be anonymous, people can't like do this whole bow thing because everyone would know that that's the emperor. And if they wanted to kill them, they would know exactly who to kill. So to show their respect, but also be like really, really low key about it, they would just like tap. That would be like their way of.
So it's an undercover way of respecting the emperor, but in modern days it means I respect what you're doing for me, but I'm not going to go crazy, but thank you for the tea. That's what it means. Okay.
Okay, we got a little tasil bar. This is the last one.
This is a big
Apparently it's
dumpling.
quite
Look at that. Barbecue pork bun. I've never had that before. I bet that would be delicious. The barbecue
At
flavored
Yumcha,
pork
we
inside of the bun.
usually order like a bao.
The bao. That's
Either
what they
like-
call it, bao.
My mum's just nodding on the side. Either like a tasil bao or a chicken bao. Or even like laiwang bao or laiwang bao, which is like the lava custard baos. This one's pretty good. It's quite fluffy. And then the inside is like,
That looks
it's got a
good.
good amount of filling.
Super marinated with barbecue sauce. Pork inside the bun. That looks delicious.
燒賣、鳳爪、排骨、鹹水果，
哇！你 list 晒啦，
全部我中意食。
成個飲茶 menu list 晒出嚟啦。So we also got the malai go, which is like a sponge cake.
Oh,
this
I've never
is what
seen
it looks
that.
like.
A sponge cake? Did they
It
make
came
it
with
in
like
that
just
thing?
a circle,
I guess so, because
and
they're
then
cutting
they
it.
Snipped it for us.
I guess they actually
a good
make it in
malai
there.
go, it's like the flavors are super subtle,
Huh.
but it's very, very fluffy. Can you see?
Is that like a dessert?
It's only like slightly sweet. It's like biting into a cloud. I like that it's not too sweet. So, this is
Glutinous
a
rice dumpling.
Like
I've never
meat
had that.
Filling surrounded by a glutinous exterior. It's the best when it's like crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, and it's got like savory meat stuff on the inside. There's a lot of glutinous exterior.
Huh. Oh, what's in it?
I think if this was like just a tad bit thinner,
wonder what's
this
in
would be
there.
perfect.
Damn. This is just a luncheon. Look at
I
all the
think this
food.
is the second last item before we have dessert. So this is a chow fun. It's got, so with chow fun you can add
What?
like whatever filling you want. They have choices of like beef, they have tasil, which is what we have. Sometimes you have prawns. Chow fun is essentially like steamed rice sheets,
Huh.
steamed rice noodles.
Okay.
And then you've got filling wrapped inside.
Oh,
and
God.
they usually have like
It looks
soy
good, but it looks
sauce
messy because it's going to be dripping everywhere because it's so marinated in that sauce, right?
on top.
That should go
Or
everywhere.
spring onions sometimes as well.
Well, yeah, that's why you have the cups with you.
Chow fun is really hard to make because it's like so thin. I've never even attempted to make it.
Looks good. That was pork in the glutinous dumplings there. Okay, dude, everything here looks good. Oh, those are the chicken feet. I don't know if I would eat chicken feet. I don't know about that. I might have to call it on that one and say I probably wouldn't eat the chicken's feet. I mean, they look good marinated,
Alright,
but
so
still.
now we have the chicken feet, phoenix claw. I really like it. Essentially, it's skin and cartilage. And essentially,
It's
like-
just skin and cartilage. Ooh. It's just skin and cartilage. That's disgusting. No, I don't want that. No thanks. I don't want the skin and cartilage. In fact, I don't even want to watch her eat it. It's disgusting. What's this?
many layers in it.
Ooh, that looks good.
It takes a lot more time.
Like a
and
pastry. A
effort
pastry with
to
some
make
like a
this,
lemon.
essentially.
That looks delicious.
The egg custard.
Oh, it's egg
is
custard?
smooth
Oh
and
shit, it's not
sweet
lemon at all.
And creamy.
It's egg custard.
And then
Okay,
you've got
that's
like
probably
that buttery
really good.
flake surrounding it.
Yeah, I probably like that a lot.
This is very
Egg
indulgent,
custard.
but I feel like I can't have too many. Every time I come Yongcha here, I always get it.
So probably out of everything she ate, I probably like everything except the chicken feet. That's it. I probably like everything there except the chicken feet. For sure, the chicken feet is just kind of nasty, but skin and cartilage. Ew. All right, guys. We are halfway through DSP versus the Internet for the week. That was a great video. I really enjoyed that one. I hope that you guys are liking the show so far. By all means, if you're watching on demand on YouTube, remember, like the videos if you're enjoying them. Leave comments. That helps a lot for the algorithm. Please consider becoming a member so you could be the person to nominate the videos for next week, all right? Thank you all. Halfway there. Let's keep going. Thanks for watching. See you in the next part.